I set the pins of my marking gauge equal to the width of the chisel that I'm going to use, and I've positioned the fence so that the mortise will be centered on the piece. To mark the tenon width, what I'll do is I'll put my marking gauge up against my face, and I'm going to dimple right here at the end line with those pins, and now pull the gauge down along that until the pins drop into those dimples. And that marks my mortise width. And I'll just darken that up with a pencil. And put some X's in there just to be clear on which part is the waist. I'm going to be using the chisel to chop it out, striking the chisel with the mallet, moving progressively along the joint. I'm going to start at one end with the bevel facing the direction of travel. And notice that I'm going to start about 1/8 of an inch from the end line. I'll work all the way down to about within 1/8 of an inch of the far end, reverse the chisel, and come back the other way. And the reason for not going all the way to the ends is that I'm going to be levering the chisel back and forth, and I want to preserve that fine shoulder edge right along the end. So I'll save that end material for the very last step. Starting out, I want to take a very light tap, advance the chisel by about 1/8 of an inch, take another tap, and now what's going to happen is the wedging action of the bevel is going to push the chisel backwards each time, starting to push a chip out. So now I can tap a little deeper, lever that chip out, advance, lever it up, advance, going a little heavier, lever it up, and now I'm starting to remove pieces of material. And now I can do a much heavier strike. It's going deeper and taking a heavier chip.